Background knowledge on the story by AI. The story is set in the 1930s, USA. In the 1930s, American offices had rotary dial phones that looked like this.
An easy combination. The story is set in the 1930s, USA.
I was working late, preparing an advertising campaign,
Continued Fellows, whom Professor Fordney had been questioning.
About 10:15, I heard the outer office door click. Being unarmed, I hurriedly turned out the lights in my office and waited breathlessly, as there was a large sum of money in the safe. I knew my chances of attracting attention from the 10th floor were small, so, reaching for the telephone, I hastily dialed headquarters and told them in a low voice to send help immediately. Then, creeping noiselessly to the open safe, I gently shut the door, twirled the combination, and crawled behind that big old-fashioned desk. Shortly afterward, the robber entered my office, flashed his light over the place, and went to the safe. He had it open in a few minutes, took the money, and left. That's all I know about it.
What time is it now, Mr. Fellows?
Inquired Fordney.
Why, I haven't a watch.
How, then, did you know it was about 10:15 when you heard the door click?
I had gone next door for a sandwich, and as I left I glanced at the restaurant clock and noticed it was 10:05. I had been back about 5 minutes,
Replied Fellows.
You say the burglar was masked.
Continued the professor.
How did you know it?
As he focused his flashlight on the combination and bent over, I saw the mask.
Returned Fellows belligerently.
Very interesting.
Smiled Fordney.
But you'll have to be a better liar than that, Fellows, to fool me.
Where did the professor detect the lie?
Based on the text provided, Professor Fordney likely detected the lie in several places. But the most glaring inconsistency lies in Fellows' ability to see the robber was masked after turning out the lights. Here's a breakdown of the suspicious points. 1. Seeing the mask in the dark. Fellows states that he hurriedly turned out the lights in my office and waited breathlessly. Later, he claims, as he focused his flashlight on the combination and bent over, I saw the mask. If the lights were out, it's highly improbable he could discern a mask solely by the light of the robber's flashlight, which would likely be focused on the safe's combination, not illuminating the robber's entire face clearly from Fellows' hiding spot behind the desk. 2. Knowing the time, initially. While Fellows explains how he knew it was about 10:15, based on the restaurant clock, his initial statement presents this time with a certainty that seems less like an estimation and more like a known fact. This isn't as strong a lie as the mask detail, but it adds to the overall picture of Fellows potentially fabricating details. 3. Hiding in the dark and then seeing detailed actions. Fellows claims to have been in complete darkness and hiding, yet he provides a relatively detailed account of the robber's actions. Entering the office, flashing the light around, going to the safe, opening it in a few minutes, taking the money, and leaving. While some of this could be inferred by sound, seeing the robber open the safe and take the money in detail while hidden in the dark is questionable. The most significant and likely point where Professor Fordney detected the lie is Fellows' claim of seeing the robber's mask after he had turned off the lights and was hiding in the dark. This detail appears physically impossible under the circumstances Fellows describes.
It would have been impossible for Fellows to have hastily dialed a number in the dark. Try it. Haste trips up its own heels, fetters and stops itself. Seneca.